Yes.
What's up? Okay. What's up, Teen Talk fam? It's your host, the legendary Johneri Jaco with
Sneaky Trey.
It's your boy, Brandon.
Your boy, Deshaun B.
Thank you for tuning into our show. Before we get started, let's hear some of Miss Nikki's success stories for the week. Deshaun, can you share a success story?
Yes, so my success story for this week, I was really tested on Wednesday of just really being about my breaking point and what I was going to be able to allow. And I was able to really just let go of a lot of different things. So I felt good to actually just feel like I have nothing to worry about, being able to really just let go of things that was bothering me. So that's my success this week. I feel like next week is going to be an even greater week because I'm going with great energy.
That's good. Progress is important.
Yes.
What about you, Brandon?
All right, so my success story for this week, I just got back in school this week. We fully in person. So I like all my teachers. I'm getting my work in and just putting in that work till I graduate.
That's good. Stay consistent. And you, Mr. Sneaky Trey?
Well, I just created my LLC a while ago, but I just started promoting my Instagram for the LLC. I just made a label. I got 2 artists under my label, and we just dropped our first song. Well, it's on the way of dropping on the 31st. So I had to let go of a lot of people too who wasn't there to support, you feel me? Because no support
man.
around, you feel me? But we have a lot more supporters.
So okay.
It's up.
I see we doing big things, y'all. Congratulations on all your successes. And remember to even celebrate your small successes every day and throughout the week. Today, joining us now in the studio is Johneri Scott. He is the founder of Let's Talk with Johneri Scott, the talk show and blog. Johneri is a talk show host, media correspondent, influencer, and HIV advocate. He also has his Bachelor's of Arts in Broadcast Journalism from Francis Marion University and Master's of Arts in New Media Journalism from Full Sail University. Welcome to the show, Johneri. How are you feeling today?
What's up? What's up? I feel amazing, guys. I'm here on the beach during my vacation, and I had to do this opportunity on my vacation. Are you working on your vacation? Yes, I support Teen Talk, so I'm like, yo, I gotta do this. I will.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've previously been interviewed with Teen Talk, but can you remind us why you call yourself the Prince of Media?
I call myself the Prince of Media because I feel like I'm not at that point yet to be the king of media, or just I don't feel like I've hit that stature in my career yet. So right now I'm just the Prince of Media, all things, leading, maneuvering, guiding people along the way. So that's all that I'm doing, getting you up on this media thing. That's why I have my book here, Making It in Media, my new published book I just published on my 30th birthday, which was August the 9th.
Wow.
So yeah, and my book just talk about all things media, like how to pitch yourself, how to prepare for an interview, how to deal with no's, which I turn into next opportunities, just so much more.
Wow. So I see during this quarantine, you've been taking a vacation and you've also been working at the same time. That's a really cool balance. Can you tell us the process that went into making this book?
So, all right. So as you know, Ajani, during the pandemic, I did a lot of celebrity interviews, and so many people were just like, how are you pitching yourself to these media outlets? How are you pitching yourself to the celebrity clients? How are you pitching yourself and staying above the water with media during this pandemic? And I was like, yo, I'm all about helping the next person. So I was like, let me just answer everyone's question in this book that I discussed. As you can see, chapter one is just talking about how to prepare for an interview, tips on mastering it. So people always say like your transitioning that you do during your interviews are crazy, or just how you keep everyone engaged. Next, 5 steps to creating a powerful media kit. Like pitching yourself, you have to have a powerful media kit because that's really what they're looking at. They want to look at the numbers. They want to look at all that you've experienced. Is your resume. Chapter 3,
I got a question.
Red carpets.
What is a media kit?
A media kit is like a one sheet. It's like your resume. It's like everyone that you've interviewed, your highlights in your career, your status. Yeah, yes, yep. Then I talk about how to prepare for interviews, doing red carpets, being a one-stop shop. Like I do it everything all by myself. I don't have a team. I'm building a team now, but since I've started in 2016 and having these celebrity clients and just putting myself out there from LA to Vegas to Atlanta, like Charlotte, just traveling, I did it all by myself. I edit, I reach out to people by myself. I hold down my social media. I write questions. Like I do it all. It's crazy. So I talk about that. A lot of things that a lot of people also talk about is my online presence. So I talk about social media exposure, putting yourself out there. So that's in my book. 6 things that can teach you everything that you need to know about media marketing. We have to continue to market ourselves. If we want to interview J-Lo, Beyonce, we have to put ourselves out there. Market. So that's in my book. Again, pitching, putting in the work. Like you gotta pitch yourself, and don't be afraid to follow up. Don't be afraid to be in them DMs. So I'll talk about that. And then the most important during this journey, you're gonna go through and receive so many no's. And I just want everyone to know, like, no, that just means next opportunity. So I'll talk about that in my book.
I like that. I like that.
So
no
this book
next
is just
opportunity.
Yes, Ajani. So this book is just amazing. And I just like I inbox you guys. I think that this will actually be, very helpful for your team and for your students, just for everyone just that's wanting to embark and just grow in this media industry.
Brandon, you have a question?
Okay.
I was gonna ask a question. First of all, congratulations on publishing the book. That's very big.
Thank you, Brandon.
Very big, of course. My question was like, what are some good habits you would say that led to your success, or like mindset, or anything like that that can inspire younger generations to do what you do?
Oh my gosh. I would definitely say some things that I use to get to where I am now to continue to go is number one, consistency. You have to stay consistent. I don't care. Like I said, dealing with these no's, don't let those no's stop you. Next opportunity. All right, this one is not for me. I'm gonna still go because I know that I'm great. So being consistent, believing in yourself, because you're gonna have people like Randall said, he had to cut people off. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have people in your corner that's going to support you, that's going to hold you down. But again, number one, number two, believing in yourself. So being consistent, believing in yourself, always trying to learn something new in what you want to be in. So be open to learn, to learn. And another thing that helped me is just knowing that, what I'm doing is going to meet the people that it needs to meet. So just knowing my audience.
You said you've been doing this dolo for a while. How do you stay consistent with your family with all this?
Oh, now at first it was hard because I would barely talk to my family because I'm a creative, and as you know, as a creative, like there's always ideas popping up and shoot, let me try that, let me do this. So I get lost in my creative mindset sometimes. So I have to like, even if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, oh shoot, let me call my mom. I know she always answer. So I'm like, what's good, mom? And she be like, I'm asleep. All right, girl, I called you. Bye.
Oh man. That's how we do it, mama.
I be having to fit it in. I'm sorry. Like, but then, when she called me and she understands. So it's all like, just if your support group know you're creative, how you move, how you maneuver in your creative mind, like they'll understand. But she knows when she do call me, or my friends and my family call me, I had to let them know, like, right now I'm in my creative mindset. I'll hit you up, or hit me up in an hour, 2 hours. Because I'm also not good on following up. So I'd be like, y'all hit me up. Because my mind be going, y'all.
If I say I'm going to call you back, just continue with your day. Just keep it moving.
Yes. I'm sorry.
So I got a question. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Is it cool if I go?
Yeah.
All right. Basically what I was wondering, as a successful person, you're obviously going to have a lot of distractions that try to steer you away from where you want to go. So like, how do you steer away from the distractions?
Pray. I be like, Lord, keep me focused, please. How I deal with a lot of distractions. For one, I try not to put myself in situations that I'm going to be distracted. That's number one. But if I'm in a situation and I get distracted, I just have to talk to myself daily. Like, just be like, all right, Johneri, you have to do this. Like one thing that keeps me from being distracted is having a to-do list and keeping it on me. Like if I like
That's a
to
good
complete,
tip.
I like to complete things. So if I'm looking at my to-do list and I see that I have one thing check off and I got like 5 other things right there, I'm like, yo, let me put my phone on airplane mode. Let me leave my phone over there. Let me just go by myself. Let me, exclude myself from whatever distractions. But having a to-do list for me is also, it keeps me balanced and it keeps me like on point.
Right. I feel like that's really underrated because a lot of people don't know that's super helpful. If you like write out what you need to do, you know exactly what you got to do and don't get distracted. Just do it.
It's in me, not on me.
Right. Right. It helps with time management too. It helps with time management a lot.
Period. So speaking of time management, how do you balance your time between vacation and working?
Going back to being a creative, like since I've been on vacation, I've been, going on social media, just looking around, not really putting things out there, not really commenting on anything because I know that if I comment, then I'm gonna get a response, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm all in. I'm like, nope, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just wait till after vacation. Excuse me, but just balancing time. I would just say I would just step. I just step back. I just step back, got out the forefront, and just chill. Just hit the back seat.
I
Definitely
like
hit the
that.
back seat.
So it sounds to me like you know when to set boundaries. Like I need to chill, but when it's time to work,
Yes.
it's grind, 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 grind. So what does Black entrepreneurship mean to you?
Oh my gosh. Black entrepreneurship. For one, greatness. Greatness. We are greatness. Black entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. But on the other end, black entrepreneurship just, to me, it means success. Success. Like there's so many black success stories of entrepreneurs. Black entrepreneurship to me means grind because we already counted out, but when we already counted out in society, but just as a culture, we're successful individuals. We are creatives. We are money. Like
I like it.
Beyonce say, black is king. We are kings
Yes.
and queens. This is our
Yes.
earth. Everything this is ours. Ownership.
Period.
Black entrepreneurship means like ours, ownership. Like this is us.
I
So,
like that.
with
That's a
your
different way of speaking about it.
okay,
Right.
with your entrepreneurism, how did you begin?
Now my beginning was crazy. I've been homeless. I've been broke to broke. Didn't know how I was gonna make it, how I was gonna eat, where I was gonna sleep. So starting off, like I tell everybody, the journey was not easy. What made it easy was me being consistent and me having that mindset and seeing my future. That way gave me the strength. I know that I am filled with greatness. I know that I am a multi-millionaire. I know that I am, the top. So just having that mindset, that helped me, but it wasn't all cookies and cream. And I just want people to know that
Wow.
entrepreneurship is made for the strong. I would say that. You have to be strong.
Yeah.
That's a good
Tapping in.
response. With that being said, I believe Deshaun had a question real quick.
I just wanted to know, as far as you speaking on black entrepreneurship, you said it was just filled with greatness. But I want to know, like, what are some of the struggles being a black entrepreneur you might have with getting people to actually support you without always wanting a discount or wanting it for free?
Oof.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yo, now I've never dealt with that. Well, I've dealt with that when it came to people wanting to come on my show, and I'm like, all right, this is the invoice. Like, this is my life. Like, I live this. I live and breathe this. So, like, when I starting off, I was giving free interviews and free this, but at times it's like, yo, these pockets ain't free. Like this internet ain't free. This phone
Run
bill
that
ain't
money.
free. The laptop. So, I would say just, whoo. And another reason, I'm just really getting into it, like having my book. Like I have people inboxing me like, yo, can I get a free book? Can I get this? Like, I'm like, hold up. I just feel like we should support each other. If you really want to support me, pour into my, bless me, pour into my dream. Like show me. So going back to your question, Deshaun, man, I just have to. I'm a nice, humble person. So, but I'm learning that sometimes I gotta put my foot down. So I'm like, yo, thank you so much for your support. I can give you this book and I can throw in a shirt or something. But having a discount is like, yo, I got bills. Like, thank you for wanting to support me, and I know that you want a discount. When I get to that place where I can hand out discounts, oh sure, hey, you can get a free book. You can get 2 free books. But right now, I don't think people understand when you're building something, like you can't just be giving away and getting discounts right then and there. Like, let me get up here. I'm not gonna forget you. I got you, and you showed me that you support me. So most definitely. But I've really came in contact with a lot of people so far saying like, yo, can I get a free book? Can I get this? Hey, can I get an interview? My client want an interview. I'm like, this is the budget. Oh, okay. Well, we're not doing this right now. Well, sorry, but I will get back at you. But more than likely, they'll come back to you. If they really honestly believe in you and support you, they'll be like, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Honestly, I feel like if you went through trials and tribulations and you went through a whole bunch of things in order to acquire certain knowledge and get to a certain level of status, supporting another business is showing respect by paying full price, period.
Right.
And to ask for a discount is kind of like
forward.
a slap in the face every once in a while, So with that being said, what advice can you give teens who are interested in being in media or the TV journalist field?
I would first say, get my book. I would say, no, for real. I would say get my book because I feel like that's like a guide. And again, having me going through undergrad and graduate school and with all my experiences, and then when the questions that come, I would say like, yo, for one, education is key, most definitely. But when people think about education, they always think about going to school. YouTube is education. Reading is education. Looking at other people's lives and studying other people, that's education. So I wouldn't say that right now. I would just say educate yourself the best way that you can and the best way that you are affordable to. Like, there's so many things out here that you can educate yourself and learn. Johneri, I look at you all the time. Great. Deshaun,
Thank you.
This is amazing. If I was young, I would definitely try to look at Teen Talk because it's like, yo, you learn so much. You learn how to maneuver, how to ask questions, how to, just the whole media thing. So I would say experience, my book, reading, learning. Don't be afraid to DM people, to ask people questions.
And where can our listeners follow you?
Just get started. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Johneri. That's ITSJOHNERIO. And on Facebook, Johneri Scott. Right now, I'm revamping my website, but I have a YouTube channel, The Let's Talk Show, or just type in Johneri Scott and my channel will come up.
Boom, there you guys go. Thank you for tuning into the Teen Talk discussion. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Teen Talk Vegas 881 and also check us out on teentalkvegas.com. Keep it locked for more Teen Talk after this.